Let me ask you a question. How many times a month are you getting DMs saying, "Can I pick your brain? Hey girl, what's the formula you used in that last photo?" Or maybe it's more like, "You're killing it. Can I hop on a call with you? I have a few questions I'd like to ask." If you're a stylist, a beauty professional, or any creative entrepreneur, I know that you have been there. And the first few times it feels flattering and exciting, and you're willing to share because that's part of the craft. And you think, wow, people really like my work. This is amazing. I want to continue to share and give value. Sometimes it's even exciting to realize that people see you as someone that has answers. But after a while, it can become exhausting and almost impossible to keep up with. Because the real question behind those is, can you give me for free what you get paid to do? Now, here's the kicker. Those DMs are not just random annoyances or people that are just curious. Those are actually business opportunities. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to take those, "Hey, can I pick your brain? What's the formula you use for that balayage?" into a booked and paid session. From DMs to dollars, turn your followers into paid sessions. If you've ever felt drained by your inbox, or if you've ever started to avoid your DMs, this video is for you. Let's talk about why this matters so much. I already know some of you are thinking, I don't want to come off as greedy. I want to help because other people helped me. What if they can't afford it? It's just one question. Here's the truth. Every time you answer for free, you are conditioning your audience, the people in your DMs, that your expertise is not valuable. It feels counterintuitive, but it's true. If someone can DM you at any time and get the same answers that other people are paying classes and courses and high tickets for, why would they ever pay you? But beyond money and business models, the most important thing is that this is about your energy. You often end up pouring hours into helping people that may not even take your advice and put it to use. And meanwhile, your paying clients, the one who have seriously invested in you for years and years, end up getting less of your energy. So in reality, it's not fair to your clients to be giving away free education, and it's not fair to you. But the good news is this does not mean that you have to shut people out or become cold. It simply means you need a system, a clear, repeatable way to turn those DMs into bookings. This allows you to use mentorship as a tool to be able to continue to help people, but in a way that values your time so you can help more people and not get burnt out. You need to stop seeing these DMs as interruptions or as things that are clogging up your inbox. If someone is in your inbox asking you questions, or even asking you questions in the back room, or sending you text messages, whatever the case may be, you need to start seeing these as signals. This is a signal of your growth and your expertise, because it means that they already trust you and they already admire and look at your work as something to follow, something to learn from, something that is done well. And they already see you as someone with answers, and that is gold. So instead of ignoring these messages or not knowing how to answer, not having the confidence to create an official learning relationship, or stopping your day and typing out a whole essay for free while you're with your kids, you send a very simple response. I'm going to give you an example. "Hey, I would love to dive deeper with you, and I've actually started offering one-on-one mentorship sessions, and that allows me to fully dive in and help you specifically. This allows me to give you my full attention and to really give you all of my thoughtfulness in my responses. And that will help you get the most clarity out of these questions." So here's a link if you'd like to book. This is my mentor profile on BeautyVoyage. It's short, it's respectful, it's clear, and it's confident. You're not brushing them off. You're not shaming people for wanting to learn. And you're not giving away the farm. You're simply redirecting the energy and into a way that gives you boundaries and space to be able to show up. Here's another example. "I love that you reached out. I get this question a lot. And so I created a way for us to work together. I created focused mentorship sessions to be able to deep dive with people that are ready to learn. Here's a link where you can grab a spot and book a session with me. The important thing here is that you are no longer just reacting. Now you're leading. You're leading the conversation into a more positive energy so you don't feel guilt for not being able to get back to everybody. You're creating a space that allows you to be serious about what you're learning for the learner and for yourself, and you're guiding them towards the next step. Instead of letting them take your energy and take from you, you are maintaining and protecting your professional energy. Now, for this to work, you need an actual offer. And I don't mean a 6-month coaching program, a high-ticket offer, a huge show. I just mean something very simple and accessible. A single paid mentorship session. No commitments, no contracts, just one time. Here's what it could look like. One 60-minute call. The client brings their questions. You give them clarity, strategy, answers, and you help them brainstorm a way through. They leave with notes and confidence. That's it. That's it. No homework, no complicated curriculum, no downloads, no models. Just one powerful hour where people can really ask raw questions that have been holding them back. Now let's talk about pricing. I know this is what makes most of you sweat. So here is the rule of thumb. Price it so that it feels like an easy yes for them and so that it also makes sense for you. Mentorship is about creating win-win dynamics. For most beauty professionals, that's going to range somewhere around $75 to $200. If you're brand new at offering mentorship, maybe you start at $70. If you've been in the game for years and you feel confident about offering mentorship sessions already, and people are constantly asking for your advice or your input or your help, you may want to start higher at $150. The exact number doesn't really matter so much, but the clarity behind the number is what really matters. People will need to know what they are getting and what to expect and how to prepare. Do not underestimate the power of positioning. You're not just selling a BeautyVoyage mentorship session. You are selling professional shortcuts. You are selling clarity. You are selling the ability for people to make better professional choices. You are selling the ability for people to skip a whole entire process of trial and error. And that is what people are paying for. So instead of saying, book an hour with me, frame it like this. So instead of saying, book an hour with me, frame it like this. This mentorship session is for beauty professionals, stylists, lash artists, nail techs, whoever it is that you are speaking to, who are tired of wasting time guessing. In one focused hour, we will get to the bottom of your questions, and you will get answers from someone who has been there. Do you see the difference? You're not just charging for time. You're charging for the wisdom and the value of the exchange of the transformation, automating the process. Now, here is where you make it easy for you and for them. Because if every time you get a DM, you are scrambling to recreate the same message and recreate the same offer, it's going to feel heavy and tiresome. Instead, you set up one link to your profile, and that will do all the work for you. The key is that these mentees, these learners, can quickly click, see your offer, see your availability, pay up front, and book without you even lifting a finger. No back and forth scheduling, no further DMing. You send the tool and they can make the choice. Every time an opportunity comes, now that you have learned to see these as signals, when you get a DM, you can simply copy and paste this response. Thanks so much for reaching out. Here's the link to my BeautyVoyage mentorship sessions. And here's the beauty of this. Once you set this up, you'll start noticing something. People will respect you more. Because when you have boundaries and when you respect what you do and you create boundaries around that, people will start to see you as an expert and as an authority. You're not just the friendly stylist in the back room answering or on Instagram answering DMs all day. And having that authority is what makes people actually more likely to book, because it shares your confidence in what you have to offer. Now let's be real. Of course, people are going to push back. They'll say, oh, I was just hoping for a quick chat, or I can't afford that right now, or I don't pay for mentorship. I thought mentorship was free, and that is okay. Not every interaction will convert, and not every mentee, every learner is ready to actually take the accountability to move through the transformation that they're asking for. But here's the key. The people that do say yes are the ones that will keep sticking around, and they will want more, and they will want to keep learning from you. And they were the ones that were serious to begin with. They're the ones who will show up, take notes, dive deeper, and you'll get to see that growth in them, and it will reciprocate out into the world. And that is so much more rewarding than trying to catch up with DMs that you don't actually know if they're being utilized. Let people invest in you so that you can invest in people who are actually going to apply what they learn. And for those ones that do say no, you haven't lost anything. You haven't drained your energy, and you haven't given away free coaching, free time. You haven't stepped away from the other things that make your life so special. And who knows, some of them may return when they are at a different place, when they're ready to learn. And sometimes people need time to realize our value. So here's the next step. If you're ready to stop giving away free advice in the DMs, in the back room, in your text thread, and you're ready to turn those experiences, those opportunities into paid mentorship sessions, I want you to join the BeautyVoyage platform. When you start your profile, we'll help to support you in creating your booking link, getting your bio filled out. We're here to help you with pricing with confidence. We designed this platform to be very simple. And this is a system you can put into place within a week. The actual setup of the profile should only take 10 minutes at most, and we can continuously help you to refine it. And once you have this set up, you will never look at those moments the same way again, because from now on, you will see them as opportunity. Instead of feeling drained, you'll feel excited about the possibility, because those messages, those inquiries, those questions are now a signal of another paid session in your mentorship bookings. Click the link below and let's build your mentorship sessions together. Let me wrap this up for you. The messages in your inbox, the questions, the inquiries, the questions in passing, the paragraph text messages, they don't have to be a burden. They no longer have to steal your time or your energy. They can actually be one of the easiest ways to grow your business, your income, and your own skill set. All it takes is 3 steps. Reframe the message, set up your profile in BeautyVoyage, and fill out all of the steps to be able to automate your offer. Fill out all of the steps, including payment and calendar, to be able to automate this process. If this helped you, hit subscribe. I'll be dropping more strategies for beauty professionals who are ready to step into entrepreneurship and get more out of their careers. I'm dropping more strategies like this for beauty professionals who want to be able to earn more from their knowledge outside of just their client work and not be tied to the physical space. Subscribe so you don't miss any of it.